Hi, Jo here from Back to Basics Health Solutions. What I'm doing today is we're having a chat with Glenda. She's kindly come in and we're going to have a little bit of a chat about her health journey on what's happened since the time I've met her, originally, which was around about 5 months ago, to today. So thank you for joining me.
Hello.
Now, before you contacted Back to Basics Health Solutions and began your journey, can you give me a little bit of information on why you phoned me in the first place?
I was trying to lose weight and wasn't losing it as fast as I would like.
Yep.
And I thought, you know, when
this
come up, I needed a push, yeah. And the accountability as well.
Because I think from memory, you actually watched my webinar that I did, which is how to turn your body into a fat burning machine. And that's where I first met you, and then we had a bit of a chat. And we went through our discovery and transformation session, and the rest is history. And we moved fast forward. So Glenda is one of my online clients. So even though she's sitting with me today, she's actually come down to Townsville. But where do you live?
In the Burdekin.
She's in the Burdekin, and we normally communicate through the online support group, which is a really fantastic group page. But what I wanted to find out a little bit from you, how were you feeling before you started the program? How was your either physically feeling, emotionally, but what were you feeling?
Oh, well, I was very depressed and tired all the time, no energy, miserable.
And I hear this often.
Lots of things. Yeah.
I hear this time and time again, feeling low, lack of motivation. And fast forward, so we've been together now for over 5 months. So I think it was around about the September, and we've moved into now, to the beginning of the March. But how has your life changed in 5 months since we've been together?
Oh, well, I'm no longer depressed, much happier.
Yep.
A lot more energy, more motivated to do things.
Yeah.
I don't really
and
know.
Such a transformation. Well, I know, we just did a before and after photo, and Glenda had sent me a photo in the very beginning, which you weren't, well, I don't think you could find anyone to do your photo to start with, from memory. But she had the photo, and we just did another one. Amazing transformation, because in that time frame, you've actually brought down over 22 kilos. That is amazing. So when we looked at it originally, how much weight did you actually want to lose? So did you have a goal originally?
Yeah, just to get to 80 kilos pretty much was my goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we've actually superseded that. So her first goal was 80 kilos. We've now gotten down to, I think you said to me, what did you just do? 74?
74.
Yep. So it's actually 22 kilos. But what's really important is that whilst I don't work on a BMI, we have to set short-term and long-term goals. So I always ask, what is the amount of weight you would like to lose? So whether it be 5 kilos, 10 kilos, or even 20 kilos, 20 kilos might sound like a lot and pretty overwhelming, so we have to break it down. So her first goal was obviously to reach to the 80, and then she's gone, well, hang on, I'm at 80 now. I'm feeling good. I actually could probably go a little bit more, which she's now down to the 74, as we said. And we just discussed, do you have another goal in mind? And you said that yes,
70.
She'd like to reach to 70. But what we've got to do is we have to be the person in control, but I want you to also be comfortable with that person that you see in the mirror. Because if we get to a stage, and as we get older, including myself, and how old are you now?
59.
59.
Yeah.
So what's really important too is that as we get older, your 60 kilo goal that you may have thought was realistic when we were 20 may not be such the goal now, because what we want to do is when we age, we don't want to lose weight and then look like we're older or we're unwell. Okay, and that's because we can have the wrinkly skins and we look older than our actual age. And one of the important things that we put in is your omega-3 and 6 oils. And that is also to nourish your skins so that we don't look like that we're part of the aging population, even though we're aging, but we don't want to look like we should be in the nursing home. Yeah. Okay. Now, what have you noticed in your body, the things that we spoke about, the 3 things that you've noticed in your body that has changed?
Well, my skin particularly, that was the first thing I noticed, how much softer and less dry it was.
Yep.
I just feel better in my stomach within,
And I think
Just
also
within myself.
too, you said you had sore knees at one stage.
My knees, yeah. Well, they're a lot better than they were. I still have knee problems, but they're much better.
Yep. And your oils, changing your foods will help, but also those oils will also help as that like lubricant on the inside. Yeah. Okay. Now, when we're looking at changing, and I just remember now in brief, you mentioned to me that this is the lowest weight that you have been in over 28 years.
Yeah.
So from, I think we said about 1992, was it when you had your daughter?
Oh, no, it went before I got pregnant
Before
with
you
her.
got pregnant. Yeah. So most of us will obviously put on weight when we've had children, and then we bring our weight off, obviously, after delivery and a little bit there. And then sometimes we can creep our weight on, and that is what happened to you on a roller coaster for
really
28
quickly,
years.
I put it on real quick.
And then you've been struggling for some time. So for 28 years of your life, you were carrying a lot of weight and still growing with momentum. And we've turned it around. And did you find the Healthy Living program really hard to put into your lifestyle then?
No, it's easy.
It is. And there's normal everyday foods. What is one of the meals that you love cooking? It's on your menu list that you enjoy eating.
The broccoli and cauliflower bake.
Yeah, it is one of the favourites, and it's super easy to make. It's delicious, family friendly, that everyone can sort of eat different meals. And when we're doing the recipes, because I share lots of different recipes in the online support group, but I just want to touch on that for a second. How do you feel the online support group actually helped you in comparison to where you were before?
Oh, the accountability is really good for me.
Yeah.
Keeps me on track. But even having the recipes to follow, if I'm looking for something to have for a meal, it's good to be able to just go there and find something to eat. Something different.
And I was just saying one of my little tricks why we have Accountability Monday on a Monday is that when people fall apart is normally Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or actually even before that it's Thursday. And one of the reasons I don't have Accountability Friday is because one of the things that you could do is go, well, I've got a whole week up my sleeve. If I have something on Friday night, well then I've got till next Friday. And then the danger zone will be obviously the weekend. By having Accountability Monday and you guys showing up, you want to show your results, but it also keeps you to stay stronger longer, well, I believe, and keeps you guys on track more. And it's a great place to sort of hang out and, as I said, get more recipes, ask questions if you need it. It's almost like having 24/7 nutritionists. If you need a question answered, you can sort of really ask that question at any time. So you've got that help and support, whereas when you do it on your own, it can be a little bit harder when you don't have that person to talk to.
Yeah.
Do you find that?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, so that's the really important thing. Now, what I wanted to do, and I haven't shown you this, but I brought something in to share with you. This here is my little fat slab, okay? You have taken off nearly 9. 8.8 to be exactly, but we can't measure up eighths of it. So you've taken out 9 body fat slabs. These have worked 2.5 kilos each, and you're at 22 kilos. Hold that. Hard to believe, hey?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Been carrying it around on my body for all this time.
And no wonder your knees were hurting.
I know.
And why this feels so much better now is because you've taken off that amount of weight in really 5 months is such a short time.
It is.
In comparison to the lifetime that you've been carrying the weight, this is a turnaround.
It is, definitely.
Feel good?
Great, yep. Wonderful.
And do you feel, even now we've got 4 more kilos that you'd like to sort of reassess to where you're at, but do you feel that it's going to be easy to put as your lifestyle plan?
Yep.
Yeah, because it's not going back on.
No.
It's not going back on.
No.
Once we've done this and you understand how easy it is to put into your lifestyle, the food just makes sense. It's everyday foods. It's just understanding how to put it into your lifestyle. And as you said, you've still gone out to restaurants, you've worked in around family dinners, and that sometimes, you know, life throws you a little bit of a curveball, but we've worked out, well, okay, well, I can eat this and then maybe change something else out. So it's not that hard to put into the lifestyle plan.
No, I find it really easy with my lifestyle, so yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me,
Thank you.
Thank you for doing such beautiful results. I'm really happy and I get excited when I see these results come through, and that I'm a part of changing someone's life, because literally it is life changing as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
Not a problem. Okay, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you. If you need any help or support, just reach out. I'm more than happy to help. Bye.